know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern!
I feel like every time there's a state of play, the graphics don't match up because it's being shown on 1080.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in. With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series. Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride. The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, as it unfolds across 3 distinct periods in our hero's life, his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Which is that one, so she dropped it.
While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present. And thus does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy.
That's honestly the only part that confuses me, is like, we play in 3 different time periods and then eventually it leads to the final time period. I haven't truly figured that one out yet.
Adventure.
Blew down at 50%.
Navigation in Final Fantasy
Classic
XVI
RPG
is
right
driven
here.
via a world map, with locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative. The world map can be opened at any time, allowing players access to all manner of locations across Valisthea.
We'll have that run for now because we're going
Here,
to launch a
players will
PC
meet new
version
friends,
next.
encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries. Next, I'd like to talk about the combat of Final Fantasy XVI. All the battles in the game take place in real time and are not turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters. Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in action.
Honestly, the fight scenes are what's most intriguing so far, and the type of storylines you get. And I just realized the entire party system. Just pause. The entire party system is one person from what it looks like. I haven't seen any other characters that you can play with. So it's you in multiple timelines playing against other people with like 3 different abilities, and everything's like quick action. It honestly reminds me though of Final Fantasy 13 when you first play as Lightning, and there's just so many little things going around. I think they might change that only because 13 did change between the first version and the final version, in which 13 versus. Comment below if I got that name wrong. Pretty sure it's 13 versus. I'm also getting like some Star Ocean Till Then of Time vibes. I think that was on PS3.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the icon they are derived from. Players can use ability points, collected by defeating enemies, to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones. Can't decide which iconic ability to unlock or upgrade? No problem. You can let the game choose for you.
Okay, that's definitely a cool feature.
Final Fantasy
So it's like an auto select?
includes a range of timely accessories to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle. A combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This combination allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack, giving them a little extra time to hit R1 and evade.
Definitely action.
Alternatively,
Action
players
type
can
game
equip
right
an
there.
accessory
Did my
that fully
tablet just
automates
die?
evasion.
I think it did.
As I said before, I really encourage everyone to discover the combination that works best for them. And for those who want to concentrate on the story, don't forget to choose Story Focus Mode before starting a new game. In this mode, timely accessories are automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action.
So you can play multiple playthroughs. I think that's their game. Like, they want you to play it multiple times.
Clive will meet many characters along his journey who will join him as friends and allies.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Sidolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive. Jill,
True, then.
a friend from Clive's youth.
It really is.
Such
you.
encounters and reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
It was like side quests automatically.
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way.
Oh, okay. That's the part I was questioning.
That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members are fully AI-driven, providing support for the hero and constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
Okay, how smart are these AIs though? It's probably I'm confused. Wait. Did they just use Shiva's ability, fighting, but if not Shiva's at some point, I guess Shiva is on our team after we beat her ass, because I've seen that fight scene.
Oh, and we cannot forget Torgal. A smart, strong, and fiercely loyal hound, Torgal is always by Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them. Torgal will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands.
Basic side quest like the Chocobo in Final Fantasy
Just
14.
don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and then.
Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about.
Ooh, I don't think his voice matches.
Have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
After progressing somewhat through the game, Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
Oh, that was Sid. Okay.
Here in the hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled blacksmith, works the hideaway's forge, bring in materials to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. After upgrading your equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing the Arete Stone.
Arete Stone.
Here, players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos of their very own. Once you're confident in
This definitely reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. When you get a new character, you want to test new abilities, and you get to test it out in the training area. Honestly, I've never had an RPG where you can test in the training areas. I mean, there's Monster Hunter, you can do that with the weapons. What else? I think they introduced that in Final Fantasy VII. There's some part in that, but that's more of like simulation events you can do. But those are 4 extra quests, not an actual training environment. Let me know below if I missed a game, an RPG type game where they had training areas besides the basic like learn how to shoot the arrow in the beginning of the game.
your skills, try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players from around the world.
Some online features right there.
The Hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well. Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
Looks like an intricate map. Well, enough room for us to run around for a bit. this one. Oh, this is not displaying chat.
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Ooh, that limp sync is off.
Mid.
Hope I'm not doing it.
When did you get back?
Get my contacts
Wasn't
in later.
expecting you back so soon.
Visit the hunt board to gain information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The Moogle will be your guide.
We already got Jedi booked, so we got 3 more games. So we're gonna run through Soul Hacker. That one's more of an on-stream, off-stream game. So that's what I'm gonna play a little bit tonight. I've been working on stuff on the second YouTube channel.
There's also Loresman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
It's an old 2D style. No, 8-bit? Yeah, I want to say 8-bit.
I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes?
Ramo, King of Warlords for Shield. The only place I know
Here for
Ramo
another of
from
my
is
lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
What is it?
a
14?
scholar and
Oh.
strategist who will be
Here's the
more
latest
than happy to
information I
explain to Clive the current state of the realm and provide information on key players. There are all kinds of interactions and features in the Hideaway to help players get even more enjoyment out of their time with Final Fantasy
Is
XVI.
ever-changing,
Ooh. Seeing this just makes me want to play 14 tonight. But after it's Soul Hackers. So I might do Final Fantasy tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're gonna do an early stream, probably like 11 to 2
On his
tomorrow.
travels, Clive will encounter a wide array of fearsome foes.
1:30. 1:30. And then Saturday and Sunday no streams because we gotta catch up on some anime. I heard Attack on Titan's also out, so I'm psyched for that. Oh, the binding. Whoa. So the one thing I have to comment on is the battles here seem like it's going to take a while. It's not just a one-hit kill unless you're like overpowered already at this level. It's going to be like you're a good 15 minutes on one boss because I'm seeing life hit points for 69, 13, but you're also hitting really fast, and then their life bar looks like, yeah, that's a lot. But he's probably in like at least 30,000 or something like that. Oh, quick time action, button smash. Okay, hopefully your controls aren't gonna freeze up here. Ooh. Ooh. Midnight Raven. Again with the assassination techniques.
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
These battles aren't going to be easy.
Colossal beasts who hold the surrounding lands under their sway. Mysterious constructs of the fallen, a civilization shrouded in mystery.
Yeah. Cool. Is it? You first? Nope, looks like it's Barnabas. I'm pretty sure I fought someone like that in 14, if not maybe 12. I might have replay that one day.
we cannot forget the icons themselves. Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits.
Okay, so you get like some
The shining
hybrid
point
state.
of Final Fantasy XVI, however, has to be the breathtaking icon versus icon battles.
Is this mid-air? Are we using the Phoenix versus Icon Fire?
These epic confrontations all play out in real time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands.
Ooh. Cinematic sprite.
These battles differ depending on the icon encountered, and every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay. Players will experience everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match with devastating attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
Oh, they went all out with that. This is so Bahamut.
These massive scale boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping excitement. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game
I
for
don't
yourself.
remember Titan. He might be a new one. Shiva, Ether, Valkyra, Rama, there's Aeon or Animal. And then there's a horse. I know there's a horse with lights.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
Oh, you learn. You okay? I don't know this one. iPhone. They might have created not gonna lie, I love the moves. Love the moves here. Okay, wait. So he's moving directly forward, and our move's just Titan Boss is the name of it. I'm very confused where it's gonna go. Is that Gilgamesh? Oh, yep, Gilgamesh is. Alright, these Titan fights are gonna be massive.
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Final Fantasy XVI will be available worldwide June 22nd, and there's still plenty that we've left to reveal. Battle content, side content, endgame content, and more. We hope to bring you more on these aspects of the game in the near future. Also, I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy XVI's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists. Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming weeks, and
How
I
much
hope you
stuff
all
are they
pre-order
gonna
the
show
game
before
and
it comes
join us
up?
in Balestia on release day. This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI. See you again soon.
16プロデューサーの吉田でした。